All right, welcome to Mega Man Zero Remake. At least a build of it.
What am I fighting for?
Now, this is a fan remake by Hey, I'm Keely. This man's been developing this Mega Man Zero project for a while now, and with the recent build that I was able to get my hands on, it kind of just reminds me of Devil May Cry a little bit, especially on the combat scenario of things. I kind of just want to showcase the combat that Mega Man Zero would potentially had if Capcom decides to do a full-on Mega Man Zero remake, which I would not be mad if they did. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to this channel, and let's get to it.
Yeah, come on.
Dumboy, Mikey.
First of all, the movement is kind of goofy a little bit. I could do a full circle and he looks like he's just, you know, his hair's clipping through his body. Sprinting mechanic. It looks a little silly when he's running. Now, I will say the combat feels actually really nice for one. Boom. You got the full... I'm using Xbox controller, so I'm just like pressing X and he just does a full-on combo like this. Boom, boom, and bam. That last hit is a charge hit. I mean, it's an auto combo. Then he brings out the gun. If I combine X and Y, he brings out the gun. But I'm not really... Feels weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Gun. I try to mix it up. Right. You can mix up in this game. It's actually pretty hilarious on how it works. Boom, boom. Oh shoot! I messed it up. Look at that. Zero has elemental abilities in his toolkit as well. But again, this is a build. Obviously, these are all subject to change in the future. But using his gun... What the frick? I forgot you could do this. That... What in the Kingdom Hearts? I wish there was a way you could combine this like how you would do in Devil May Cry, where you can use gun and sword at the same time at any given time, actually. Like, say if I was doing a combo right here, that would pull out the gun, but he's not shooting. Pressing square is like your go-to for like shooting your gun. So like if I was to do like a combo, which normally I'll be pressing triangle to be doing the combos for most part, and then switching the gun out with square, because I could just pull it out at any given time. But in this scenario, it's Y. And he does a little air combo with the gun. I press LB and X to do like his like special attacks, which lets him do all these elemental attacks. And also, if I press LB and RB, brings out his little doppelganger. If I press up, I'll pull up the weapon wheel. You got your options. You got the gun. You got the boomerang shield. Is that what it's called?
No.
Now, the thing about this, though, I'm not really a big fan of any of these weapons, except for the whip, but I'll get to that in a little bit. But these combos, bro. Oh. Sometimes I can't even mix it up a little bit. Wait, bring the shield back. All right, let him unfreeze. He's stuck in the air. Boom, 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 boom. Shield. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bring him back. Ah, I didn't even get like. There's no way you can really cancel it out and let it be true. But I would assume he would have that featured out soon, because it would 100% work in Zero's favor. Like, it would be basically like pulling off Devil May Cry combos for real. Like, I could really see if they was to remake Mega Man Zero, it would be heavily inspired for Devil May Cry. Like, it just works, in my opinion. There's more you could do. Just throw your shield boomerang, and it just kind of just gets in the way. You don't lock on. That's really all you could do, is just throw your shield, call it back, or counterattack. The spear, which I feel like it's a little bit lackluster for a spear. Like, yeah, it has its nice combos, but it looks a little stiff. I'm not gonna hold you. Boom, boom. Hold on, let me see if I could try comboing with it. Boom, 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 boom. That's too far, too far. What the frick? How did I do that? Why is the spear stuck on the sword? Okay, that needs a little bit of work. I think that's all the spear can really do, honestly. There's really not much the spear can do other than just maybe a combo extender. Now these weapons, it's not bad. It's like you're dual wielding. What the fuck? Didn't launch in the air right. Boom, 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 boom. frick was that supposed to do? Hold on. Let me finish the combo. Op. 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 Oh, the hit detection is really off. That needs to be fixed. I would say the same thing with the spear. Like, you can only combo in certain aspects with the spear. I think that's all you can really do with it, honestly. I can't do any other button inputs to make it work, but it will only work. The inputs I'm doing is like literally for the sword only. Oh, that pushes him down. Okay, we'll get to the whip last because I think that's personally my favorite weapon. But the Z-Knuckle.
Give me your money.
You would assume the Z-Knuckle just snatches your weapon and uses it against you, of course. Which is based off of Mega Man X4. And he also throws hands. And for some reason, a Hadouken, which looks goofy. He does a Shoryuken. Literally has Street Fighter vibes written towards it. Like, it looks so funny. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Combine that with the sword. Does a Tatsumaki Seppuku. I forgot to mention about the dash mechanic, which I feel like the dash mechanic would have worked so much more better, right? If I was to do a finishing combo and I could just dash and just continue the combo process. The whip is my personal favorite weapon. Watch this. Drags him. I can just pull myself in like I'm playing Nero. Literally. Like, I pull myself to them, or can I pull them to me? No, I can only pull myself to them. Okay, it makes more sense. But this does a really good job at continuing combos. Like, bro, I could just keep going all day and just keep it moving. I could keep the combo going. The hit detection is kind of off, so it's not like I can actually complete the combo in full. Bop, pull him in. Oh, frick, I didn't do my thing. Boom. But now we got elements. We got fire, lightning, wind, ice, and doppelganger. Wind and doppelganger was never a thing in Mega Man Zero. Fire, lightning, and ice. They were the only three main chips you can use. Apparently, what I heard is that the developers at one point wanted to add wind type, but they kind of just threw that off for some reason. I don't know why. Fire for Fenrir, lightning for Harpuya, and ice for Leviathan. When you activate these elements, of course, you get that certain affinity, which is pretty cool, but it acts a little different to your combo toolkits, and I like it. And look at that. Boom. Is that like a little fire geyser? That's cool. And then when I use the special attack, it does a little more combos to that. And does more. And I like that. It even does that in the air. That's cool. Lightning. Boom, boom, boom. He attacks way more faster. He does like a little follow-up with his little lightning attack, which is cool. I like it though. It's like, bro, he attacks super fast. The amount of combo potentials you can do, I don't know if it works on multiple enemies. Wind. I do not know much about wind other than it being like a combo extender. Like most of these elemental changes become combo extenders itself. Bring him in. Oh shoot, I messed it up. Bring him in. Bop, 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 bop. Bring him in. Slam. Then we move on to ice, because you can slam for a 3-hit combo. Like, that's cool. Spear. Bring him up. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that's clean. Hold on, let me try this again. Boom, boom. Spear. Bring him up. Boom. Right? Oh, I messed it up. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. But that's pretty much what it does for ice. Now, doppelganger. This is a interesting concept. It's basically Soul Game Move, but in Mega Man Zero, I could call these guys up at any given time if I have a limited amount. If I hold the button, it brings them out. And it's really cool because I could just bring them out during mid combos and it would help. I didn't mean to do that, but all right. All right, this is Soul Genmu. At least what I think. Combo is an extension, basically. Oh, I forgot. Bring him back. Bring him here. Frick. But base 0 pretty much has all those elements that I would combine them all together. Just like that. The elements are pretty cool. The weapons I feel like need a little bit more adjustment because I'm not gonna lie to you, the whip is probably the only good thing about everything else. The gun needs a little bit more work. I'd rather have it work like you're shooting it like Dante. But you could do this and you could do a mid combo. So you could bring them up. Boom, boom. Switch back. Bring them up. Boom, 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 boom. Switch elements. Boom, 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 boom. Switch elements. Boom. Bring them up. Pop, pop, pop. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. Switch. I'm switching elements, bro. Because going through the weapon wheel and like sometimes it's not really consistent. So I don't know why it just does that. Maybe a little mouse wheel, little mouse cursor would help. So it navigates a little bit clearer. Let me try this again. I messed it up, but whatever. And the fun thing about this whole thing as well, if I switch doppelganger and turn on alternate doppel stance. Why? I don't understand what's the point of adding this. Why are you having 0 torque, man? But yeah, I think that's everything this has to offer, really, to be honest. It shouldn't do like this. It shouldn't act like this. It shouldn't even cause any knockback to begin with, but whatever. I'm not a developer. I'm just giving suggestions. If you want to try it out for yourself, I'll leave it down in the link description below to his channel. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe. Out of here.